for a very first time in this cast, and I have not casted any free throws, so that could be scary. The map name is Duel. Quite fitting for a free-for-all. I'm not really sure, not very aware of the meta, so it might be a very meta map for FFA. So, let's show you the game. And let's boost the game sound a bit. Okay, maybe Dreamer is not very... No more. They probably started the game a few times already. Oh, there is some lag going on. Let's increase the sound. How is that? I do like the sound of my voice, yeah. Okay, so our free-for-all is on the map Duel. There is no point trying to core switch over here. So we've got our green Protoss player from Russia, Dreamer, spawning in the top left corner. And top middle is our yellow-ish Terran player, Dreamer, Cryoc, Brett Cryoc from Germany. I have no idea where Clickmer is. He is playing for the Ash clan here. And he is playing as a orange Zerg. At the top right corner, we've got Kame, who is usually a Zerg player but is now pulling off his Terran skills and flexing them, playing for the IRK clan in... What color do you call that? Cream? I'm gonna go with cream. Still no sound. I will look into this after the cast. Possibly. I am redirecting all my OBS sound to you, so you should be hearing it. So I don't really know what's going on. We'll try and check for next time. So we've got, yeah, as I said, we've got Kame playing as Terran in the cream color. We've got Darkysh, not representing any clans, playing under his BSL 10. Tag, spawning over here, and why did I switch off the vision for Favorit? Our Navy Protoss player. So it took me about 3 minutes to introduce all the players. As it happens, just free-for-all things. And what is that map? I'm very interested. So seems like you've got... Oh, nice, your third base also has gas. And it's not that hard to defend. Actually, it's pretty easy to defend your natural and third base. Quite essential for free-for-all games, I'm gonna say. Ooh, Clickmer did manage to sneak some links in Kame's base. And that's because, well, as I said, Kame does not really play Terran, so he seems to be not super familiar with the Terran wallings. Can you wall this as a Terran? I believe you can, like depot, racks, and that's tight. Pretty sure that is correct. So yeah, we have Clickmer committing quite a lot to slow down Kame, but what is true for free-for-all games is you don't really want to be the player that's putting on the aggression first, at least in my opinion. Because that way you are slowing down their economy, sure, but you're also slowing down your economy by building some fighting units. And as you can see, Dreamer is on 3 Dragoons. Favorit I saw was on 2 Dragoons. Darkysh has 2 Sunkens, and that is his whole army. And that is gonna be very bad for him right now, because Darkysh did just sneak 2 vultures into the main base, already denying all the mining from the main base. So, well, good targeting by that one Hydra. Kame going for a very safe natural in his base. So far, the only players that have expanded or taken an expansion why do I not see Dreamer anymore? Is Dreamer out of the game? Yeah, I believe he is. Not really sure what happened to Dreamer. Maybe that was the lag cause that they were talking about. Because I'm pretty certain nothing attacked Dreamer. Lurkers being killed off by vulture mines, you don't really see, well, lurker eggs being killed off by vulture mines, you don't really see that every day. Meanwhile, Clickmer is going for some aggression at Kame. And I believe that's going to be quite successful aggression. Yeah, I think Kame is in big time trouble. Meanwhile, speak of the devil, Kame, oh no, that is Cryoc. Oh man, these 2 Terrans having similar colors. It's terrible. So meanwhile, Cryoc is managing to deny Darkysh's 3rd. Oh my god, I need to check their names every time when I see the colors. It's not so easy as casting a 1v1. Cryoc doing very good job with these vultures. Very annoying for Darkysh. Kame is finally maybe gonna repel this attack. He's now trying to build as many glides as he can. Is he also building marines? No, he's not building any marines. He is just building glides. Trying to fend off these Mutasweet glides. Can he repair these? He really needs to repair that Goliath. Oh no. Disaster happens, but another Goliath is already out. No Goliaths in the making right now. I think that might be it. Yeah, okay, so Kame leaves the game. Cryoc again being very annoying to Darkysh. Excuse me. No, I should have muted myself. Okay, Favorit is saying that Darkysh died to a DT that I missed. Kame definitely does not like these Terran players, trying to eliminate Clickmer not liking these Terran players, trying to eliminate another another one after eliminating Kame. You can see that Cryoc is doing quite a bit of damage to Darkysh. Oh, here, but finally Darkysh does manage to scramble some defense units enough to defend his main and natural, I believe. And so far, if I can say who is the most ahead in this game, I'm definitely gonna point out to that guy, the guy with the carriers, Favorit. Is going for some upgrades. And yeah, as I was saying, it is pretty cool if you're not the player being attacked. I believe that pylon is there just to serve as extra vision for Favorit. And he is up to 3 gas. And no one's really attacking him right now. So he can afford to go for these carriers. I'm not sure how these carriers are gonna fend against Scourge and Plague and Hydras. Because you don't really see carriers every day against their players. They might do good. We'll find out soon enough. Ooh, Favorit even now taking Dreamer's main expansion, natural expansion. I believe he also has plans to take his main after that Nexus is killed off. Cryoc is of course gonna see that. Are these Dragoons without range? No, they have range. I was just surprised that that one Dragoon was not attacking the eBay. So we do have a few mutas from Clickmer, but at that point I believe we can have more mutas. Meanwhile, Darkysh is deciding to go for the high tech. One of the best things that the players can do, and is also taking these island expansions. It's gonna transfer some very slowly some drones to that expansion. I believe it would have been way faster if he just had the drones over here and ferry them with the Overlord. Yo, is he gonna collect some more drones? No, seems like he's not. Clickmer will probably deal with that command center with the same intentions as Favorit to take his opponent's base. And what is happening to the Golden Armada here? He is up to 8 carriers. Some of these carriers have 8 interceptors already, and do you have +1 air, and they are right now on +2 for air weapons. Ox, are you a moderator? Yes, you are. Can you get rid of some of these Twitch users, let's say? Now are offering Primal and more viewers. Who needs more viewers? We're casting StarCraft. We've got all the viewers we like. Thank you. Meanwhile, Clickmer did manage to build up quite the music count over here, and will be annoying Cryoc, but he has way too many Goliaths at that point. So Cryoc is doing well, but mind you, he is about to mine out in his main base, so he really needs to secure that third base. Favorit obliterating Darkysh. So poor Darkysh, things are not going great for him. Where is the Defiler mount? I believe the Defiler mount is dead. So no Plague. The Golden Armada is at 9 carriers so far. And Favorit, as you can see here, is almost maxed. I don't know, like, is that the point in 3-4-0 where everyone gangs up on Favorit and sort of puts him on an equal standing with everyone else? Or is that the moment where just Favorit rolls over everything? Let's find out. Clickmer did manage to take off that CC, but his overwhelming mute count. Ooh, double Spire. Going for double mute upgrades. He might soon be building, what do you call them, Devourers, to slow down the mute attacks. So yeah, poor Darkysh, also about to be eliminated, I'm gonna guess. He is down on 2 bases, if you can call that 2 bases. And Favorit knows that he has done what he needed to do. So he's attacking Cryoc right now. Seems like he will be running away with this, the 2 bases of Dreamer, since no one can really contest that. Managing to snipe the armory is huge. Unfortunately, that was the armory with the armor upgrade, but it doesn't matter, like he found the other armory as well. So these Goliaths right now, they're only 1-1 Goliaths. They were also almost 2-1 Goliaths. Why did I switch off Favorit's vision again? So as you can see, that's already more than 12 carriers. Things are going very scary for everyone. Cryoc does have some chance of defending, but with 1-1 Goliaths, I'm not really sure against that many carriers. As I said, I think the only way that this game can continue is if everyone right now tries to attack Favorit at the same time. And I'm not even sure that that's going to be enough. Clickmer did manage to take Kame's base. So Clickmer doing a good job. Oh, Queen, I like this. Let's see. Greater Spire for the Devourers. Queens. They're gonna throw down some snares. So is this gonna be a game of Clickmer against Favorit? Does Favorit, yeah, as you can see, Favorit is going for ground upgrades as well. Because I was gonna say, maybe if Clickmer wins the air battle, Dark Archon. I believe in these cases you can actually research mind control and get an enemy's worker. Because what's better than 200 supply? The answer is 400 supply. So I believe if Cryoc does that, that will be like the ultimate win condition. Get an army of carriers and an army of Goliaths. Nothing will stop you. Let's see if these guys can do anything against the carriers. There are some guys very confused and that island expansion. I believe Clickmer is able to see that. Let's see. Yeah, just barely. Some of the glides are sometimes walking here. Yeah. There is a lot of mutas attacking poor Cryoc right now. He is defending from both carriers and mutas at the same time. These radiates are pretty sick, I gotta say. Clickmer is doing a very good job. Oh, the Scourge fleet. Oh, that Scourge fleet managed to take down one carrier. Okay, we finally have some cocoons being morphed. A lot of guardians. And that could spell, if it's enough guardians, that could spell the end of the Goliaths. So Clickmer currently on, what is that, 3-6 bases? Against Favorit being on 6 bases as well. Only poor Cryoc on 2 bases, but he is still managing to hold on in this game. Darkysh in the dark color here, pun intended, is surviving just because of his Dark Swarm. So let's see. There's definitely enough glides to snipe a lot of the interceptors. But I feel like Favorit doesn't care. He's got so much resources right now. His third base is mined out, his main base is mined out. Okay, so he is effectively on 3 bases. Let's see. So he's on 3 bases, whereas Clickmer is currently on 5 bases. So advantage goes to Clickmer over here, and poor Cryoc is only on 1 base, because he's not really mining from that base, because of all these guardians that are sieging it. He is trying to regain some workers over here. Carrier fleet is not really being reduced. There are some Scourge, but are we gonna see some recalls as well? I wanna see some carriers being recalled here and there. Oh my god, that's so many interceptors. Okay, so all the Scourge managed to kill off the 2 Arbiters, and that was it. Defiler, yeah, the Defiler throws down that Dark Swarm. And that, I mean, it's not really gonna save Darkysh. But it's definitely annoying for Cryoc. Let's see what these mutas. There's a gazillion amount of Mutalisks, it's almost like the campaign. Attacking the 3rd base of the Terran. But so many of these glides died already. As soon as the vessel showed up, he was forced to pull back. And Cryoc cannot catch a break over here. That's, I guess, what happens to the players that are in middle positions. He was harassed up until now by Clickmer and is now being harassed by Favorit. Favorit trying to take another base over here. Siege tanks are not gonna be able to deny it seems. Turret just died. And what Favorit is doing over here is he is harassing Cryoc for a bit, and then he goes back. He harasses Darkysh, and yeah, sure, like 4 Hydras might be able to deny that one base. But does Favorit really care about one base? I'm not sure that he does. Where is Clickmer's muted flock? It's over here at the natural. Interesting what happens to all these mutants. Like we saw some guardians being killed off by what do you call them, Goliaths. There is a lot of Scourge right now. A lot of dead Scourge. They did not even kill that Arbiter. There was some damage on the Arbiter though. Probably a Spore Colony. Where is the Defiler? Does Darkysh have any Defilers? It does. He's got that one Defiler. No Defiler mount though, so... So interestingly enough, if Favorit snipes that one Defiler, Clickmer is done for. Okay. Clickmer gives up. That was not Clickmer, Darkysh. Clickmer has that massive mute account. You might be wondering why that other circular is not really doing anything. Seems like Cryoc is finally able to go out on the map, which is good for him. I mean, he was constantly being harassed by both Favorit and Clickmer. Clickmer, I think, is trying to secure even more bases for him. Oh my god, look at that stasis. That looks so massive. I think the correct way to... No, but he does not have any supply. I was gonna say the correct play for Cryoc right now is to get some Dragoons going. And kill off these Goliaths. All the Goliaths are now trying to get back into the main. Oh no, can Favorit snipe all the armories again? He sniped one. Can he snipe the second armory? Come on, Favorit, do it. Do it. Snipe the armory. Oh. Cryoc is already predicting that he has 3 armories, not 2. So, 900 IQ play from Cryoc. I mean, just the fact that Cryoc was able to stay in the game for that long has got to tell you what sort of caliber of player Cryoc is. He was the only one who did not have like 6-7 bases at some point in this game. And he's still here. And he is even trying to push out on the map. He did deny Favorit's bases a few times. Darkysh will now try and see what's going on in Favorit's base. I guess when there's that many players, you sort of lose track of who's still there and who's not, and what's going on. Oh, Favorit was at 201 supply at some point. That's interesting. Did he actually mind control something? Like, how are you even able to go up to 201 supply? So Cryoc with the moral victory here. He is able to eliminate all the bases of Darkysh. But meanwhile, Favorit is eliminating all of his base, sort of returning the favor. So yeah, well, Cryoc can at least say that he killed a lot of buildings this game. And I mean, he fended off so many mutant attacks and these carriers for such a long time. But I believe at that point, it's just that Cryoc could never really get up to that 200 army, similar to Clickmer and Favorit. "30 kills Dark Archon." I believe that's from the Darks. Before that Dark Archon was a Dark Archon, I do not believe he killed 30 Science Vessels. I think these Science Vessels are looking to EMP the carriers, which is not going to be a bad play, but not really sure if that can or will get Cryoc back into the game. At that point, the only person that is able to contest Cryoc, that is only able to contest Favorit, is the guy with the fleet of Devourers and Mutas and Scourge and some Queens to throw in there for that ensnare. Oh yeah, so Favorit did finally go for that mind control. Took me a while to realize, but hey, he did. He is starting his circuit economy over here. I mean, if he goes for Defilers with Plague and some Hydras to counter that Muta or Zerg Airball, that would be the play of the year, I think. Or maybe he just wants to get a lot of Ultras for these Goliaths. Whichever it is, I like Favorit. He went for the ultimate free-for-all strategy. Oh, Cryoc. I mean, I'm talking a lot, but Cryoc did actually manage to secure another base. Which will be good for Cryoc. Clickmer might try to deny this base. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. That siege tank finally able to range these cannons, and I think he can also get a Nexus, can he not? Let's see. Master Sergeant, can you get a Nexus? He killed all the cannons. Oh, look at that stasis. Bringing out so many of these Goliaths. Let's see what's... Oh, sick. There was an Arbiter when that drone was morphing the building, so it was sort of being stealth while the building was being built. And I suppose the Arbiter just walked out of range when the drone was becoming a building. So it stayed stealth. Yeah, there's some beautiful Brood War mechanics. Oh, wow, look at these interceptors. No, come back, interceptors. They went like half the map. I'm not even sure how that happens. The only way you can really get that sort of a range of a carrier is if you recall. But he did not. Carrier with 20 kills. Another carrier with 5. Ah, interesting. Carriers also keep a kill count. I only thought that was the interceptors. Is that the... No, so there's multiple. A few carriers with 20 kills, actually. Ah, interceptors was stasis. Yeah, okay. That is another way to get that big of a range from a carrier. You are correct. Zini? Zini? Not quite sure how to pronounce your name. The Golden Armada. Cannot deal with some glads. Oh! Oh no! Clickmer is trying to deny the Zerg economy of Favorit. His Mutalisks cannot do anything to these +3 armor guardians. Cryoc adding so many factories. I am so impressed by Cryoc. Right now, Cryoc is really the only thing that is keeping these two monstrosities from engaging one another. But I believe in the end, like, Mutalisks are so mobile. They should have somewhat of an upper hand, shouldn't they? I mean, yes, you can see what happens if the carriers are able to get to them. But that doesn't really happen, no, that much. Oh my god, that is a 40-minute. 40-minute free-for-all. Yep, he did mind control a drone. He did mind control one of Darkysh's drones. And started off his Zerg economy. I'm not sure he... Oh no, a Mutaflock is gonna kill his Mutaflock. And there are some carriers to help prevent that. He is currently building 3 spires. I suppose he really likes his spire upgrade. He wants to go for both upgrades from 3 spires at the same time. So he is currently going for Carapace, isn't he? Ooh. Stealth Mutalisks, not something that you see every day. Larva also gets cloaked. Okay, so finally it's happening. The air battle. There is also a defiler waiting to throw down a plague. Plague is a very effective way to uncloak or detect cloaked units. I mean, Clickmer is sure able to eliminate that base, but at that point Favorit does not really care about that base. Or really any other base on the map, except maybe this one. Where all his tech is. I wonder if he realized that he has 3 spires. Because he is building only 1 upgrade right now. Ew. He's building some drones to start mining even these minerals. Interestingly. Oh yeah, he is actually out of minerals. I guess rebuilding all these interceptors all the time does take its toll. Meanwhile, you can see that Clickmer is at 21,000 minerals and 16,000 gas. Oh man, where can Favorit find some minerals? He does have a big army of Devourers himself, but they only have 1 carapace upgrade. They don't have anything else. I'm not sure if he should be engaging the Goliaths. Because that will make him rebuild interceptors, and it's one thing that he cannot really do right now is invest in rebuilding interceptors. Okay, so I thought Favorit just had the overwhelming carrier count and did the mind control. Ooh, sick play by Clickmer. He built a Nidus Canal on Favorit's creep and is overwhelming the base with tracklings. No, carriers take quite a long time to kill a gazillion cracklings. And that was, as you can see, about 30 supply in cracklings. I mean, look at that Devourer force by Favorit. It is so massive. But what I'm worried about is probably, yeah, not all of his carriers have 8 interceptors. In fact, this one has no interceptors. And these also do not have any interceptors. And he just does not have any resources to keep rebuilding these. You can see he's on 3 minerals right now. Kame also does not have any resources, so Clickmer doing the very smart thing here, playing the long game. He's stalling out, waiting for these 2 players to eliminate each other, and then he will take on whoever is left. Oh no, like, I was rooting for Favorit to win in this game, but I don't know. His lack of minerals is very worrying. Cryoc is working against him right now. With all these irradiates. Like, one thing that was going very well for him and was increasing his odds of winning the air battle against Clickmer were in fact these Devourers, but but no luck. Actually, if he mind controlled an Overlord, he would get like the speed and vision and drop upgrades as well. So I believe it was a bit of a mistake that he did not. When you mind control a unit, you get all the researches for free. You don't get the upgrades. Okay, so Cryoc finally giving up. And now it's up to these two players. The one that's taking the whole right side to the base of the map. And the one that's taking most of the left hand side of the map. So let's just look at that fleet. Where are all the devourers? Okay, there. It's not that many devourers, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a bit more than 12, but... Ooh. That is so massive, I've not seen that. Stasis Devourers. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is beautiful. Ooh, and an Ensnare too. These interceptors, you can... I mean, you can't really, but... You can see that they're almost not shooting at all because of that Ensnare and all the acid spores from the Devourers. So I suppose Favorit did get on the upper hand over here, but there's so many Stasis Devourers, and I think the main story here is there is 17k bank for Clickmer. That is such an epic battle. Oh my god, Plague as well. You've got all the colors on these carriers. Plague, Acid Spores, we've had Ensnared at one point. Yeah, okay, so there we have it. Many control groups of carriers and an army of devourers, with some arbiters, are better than a full army of devourers. But Clickmer does not really care. He's got the money. He can remax. And in fact, he will remax very shortly. He's even using all his larvae. He's not using all his larvae. He can make so many more mutas if he wishes to. He's got the resources. Yeah, he has the resources, it's just a matter of time. I don't know what Favorit is waiting for. Over here, he had the upper hand. So he should have pressed on while he had his advantage. I mean, he is not getting any more income, unfortunately, and all the minerals that are left on the map, except possibly for these ones, are in island expansions, and the only way you can get those is if you shuttle your units to mine some minerals, then shuttle them back onto the mainland, and then return them to a nexus. Well, I was just explaining the theory behind it. But you can actually see Favorit doing it. But I probably don't need to tell you that that takes a long time. And a lot of APM. But Favorit is just showing us that he will not bow down. He will keep on with this game until he can, until he still has an army. Look at that. The Devour is such a massive unit. Is Kame's Golden Armada finally gonna dwindle? I do not believe so. I think he can take that one fight as well. Yeah, you can see. Oh no, that's Favorit down to 120 supply. Clickmer is almost maxed, and he is gonna come with an army of Mutas. I believe that. Oh no, why is he backing off? I believe an army of Mutas is exactly what he needs right here. Because all these assets force. It will be so effective. Wait, that why is Click? Okay. I was thinking why is Clickmer building a sanctuary here, but that's why. He wants to get an Nidus and he wants to probably overwhelm this with some Krakens. We will keep an eye on that. Yeah, you can see that Kame does not really have any interceptors anymore. Like, sure, his carrier count is massive, but oh boy. Where are the cracklings? Where are the cracklings? Where's that Nidus exit? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. So here are the cracklings. They will be going into the Nidus, which is over here, I guess. And that's how it's gonna end, I believe. Kame's out of resources. He's almost out of interceptors. Like, sure, there is some good storms over here, but that's not enough. Meanwhile, Krakens are about to overrun him. In his last quote-unquote mining base. He's collecting his drones and he will keep on trying to mine from this base. Cracklings are overwhelming the main base. Are there any cannons? Yeah, there are some cannons to defend, but is that gonna be enough? Where are these carriers? What are these carriers saying? They are protecting the drones so they can keep mining. But meanwhile, Favorit is losing all the tech. And I believe Clickmer has done it. He is even now securing another base. He had a massive bank of like 21,000 minerals. That is now down to 3,000. You can see that they are intending to mine out the whole map. Most likely. Carriers are finally back to defend, but I mean, these cracklings are crazy. And they are so cheap. You can get cracklings all the way. Now the real question is, does he have an army of mutas? Can he take down these devourers and then kill the rest with mutas? I don't know. I admire Favorit's determination here to mine like this for such a long time now. But ultimately, Clickmer does have a lot of units, and he's now even building some Guardians, which I believe is the correct play to deny that mining. And as soon as we see these minerals being denied, I think Favorit will have no other option but to admit defeat. Let's see. Cracklings are overrunning everything again. Ooh, this time we have Dark Swarm as well, so these carriers are not going to be very effective. Not going to be effective at all, in fact. There is even Plague on these carriers. So Kame is deciding that he will try and end this with a counterattack. Beautiful again. Stasis says, but I believe it's just that Clickmer has way too much. Nice storms. Storms are definitely helping out. Most of these carriers do have interceptors right now, but you can see the sheer numbers of units. And Favorit finally, after a 56-minute long of free-for-all, says the GG. I mean, Clickmer's strategy was insane. But I do admire Favorit for doing the mind control tactic and Cryoc for actually staying in the game for that long. Oh, I do like these. I don't know why. I like them more than the one going. Anyway, so that will be it for today. Real Gentleman is also rating us. Thank you, Real Gentleman, for your raid. Who won? Clickmer won.